Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we are again. Oh my gosh. Happy Tuesday. It's actually Tuesday this time. It's actually Tuesday this time because I am wildly irresponsible and I didn't get around to recording this podcast until today. So let's hope that this actually goes up today. I think it will though. I'm a pretty determined individual. So happy Tuesday. Today, we're going to talk about vitamins. Oh my God. And you know what? I actually went so hard on this topic. I did a bunch of research and I even wrote down like handwritten notes, like actual notes, real life notes about vitamins because I want to make sure that I tell you all about vitamins. Yeah. And that's what we're doing. Okay.
So be the change. And if you don't want to be the change, you're not ready to be the change, then stop complaining.
Let me take you. Never mind. Forget I said that. No, I'm going to say it. Let me take you on this journey. This wonderful, lovely journey through the world of vitamins. So we're going to talk about the essential vitamins because that's what we care about, right? There's optional vitamins, and that can be a whole other episode because this one's probably going to take a minute because I want to make sure I cover everything. But there's 13 essential vitamins that your body needs to be alive and like work properly. So we're going to talk about those today. And like I said, there's other non-essential but really good for you vitamins and herbs and stuff like that I would love to talk about in the near future because that shit has helped me a lot personally. Like with MS, there's a lot of non-essential herbs and vitamins that I take that they help like not erase the symptoms necessarily, but definitely like lower them and help me like be alive. Like one of the symptoms of MS is fatigue, like chronic fucking fatigue, and there's an herb for that. So I take this herb, I put it in my water and I just drink it throughout the day and it helps me not feel super, super duper sleepy all day. That and caffeine, but we're not talking about caffeine. So, yeah, we'll talk about herbs later, but let me talk about the 13 essential vitamins today, okay? I'm going to look at my notes a lot because there's a lot of shit that I wrote down that I didn't memorize it, you know, whatever. Sue me! Just kidding. Okay, so 13 essential vitamins. Vitamin A, okay? So vitamin A is good for your teeth and your bones and your soft tissue and your skin and your mucous membranes. What are mucous membranes? Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. But they're a thing in your body that I guess we care about. So that's what vitamin A is good for. Vitamin C is good for your teeth and your gums. Vitamin C also helps your body absorb iron, and it is critical for wound healing. Fun fact. Notice that it doesn't say anything about like immune system help. Isn't that weird? Because don't you always, like when you get sick, make sure you take your vitamin C. This website that I was looking at, I have to cite the website. I don't even know what it was called. Fuck, it's like Vitamin Thesaurus or something like that. I'm going to put the link in the description for this episode so that you can read more about this stuff later if you want to. But in the descriptions for each of the vitamins, it didn't say anything about immune system help for vitamin C, which I thought was very interesting. And I wonder why everybody thinks that vitamin C is good for like curing sickness. I don't know. Teeth, gums, absorb iron, and wound healing. So maybe it's like, because wound healing, I guess, is your immune system. Could wound healing also be translated into like sickness healing? I don't know. Interesting thing to look up. I don't have the answer. So you're going to have to be a knowledge seeker and find the answer if you're curious. Vitamin D helps your body to absorb calcium. And we need calcium in our body to help maintain our teeth and our bones. You know, like strong bones, you gotta have calcium in your bones. Calcium makes up your bones. Not entirely, but some of it. So calcium is fucking critical. And vitamin D helps your body absorb the calcium. Vitamin D is called the sunshine vitamin. Isn't that so cute? Because actually, I think I didn't write this down, but on that website that I was looking at, it said that like 10 to 15 minutes a day, like 3 times a day in the sun will get you your daily dose of vitamin D. Like how much vitamin D you need in a week. 3 days a week, 10 to 15 minutes in the sun. Interesting. It's pretty difficult to get vitamin D from food, but you get it from sunshine. You can get it from food. You can totally get it from food, but very specific foods. Vitamin D also, fun fact that you probably don't care about that I care about, has been correlated to onset of MS. A vitamin D deficiency, they're seeing that vitamin D deficiency occurs in MS patients more often than non-MS patients in like studies and stuff. So there might be a possible link between vitamin D deficiency and onset of multiple sclerosis. Interesting. But that doesn't make any fucking sense as far as I'm concerned, because I grew up in sunny California. So, fuck you, MS. But whatever. Okay. Vitamin E. Vitamin E helps to form your red blood cells. And also, vitamin E helps your body to use vitamin K. So they kind of work in conjunction. Like vitamin K can't really operate unless you have vitamin E in your body. Isn't that fucking interesting? Yes, Allie, it is. I know. Okay, and so vitamin K. Vitamin K, without it, oh my God, without vitamin K, your blood won't stick together. The proper term is coagulate. Without vitamin K, your blood will not coagulate. What the fuck? So if you don't have vitamin K, your blood just like, I don't even know what that would look like. Oh my God, ew. It kind of makes me sick to think about that. So you need vitamin K, obviously. Without vitamin K, your blood won't stick together. What? Insane. Woo. Okay, and then there's like all of your B vitamins. So you got B1, which is also called thiamine or thiamine, whatever you want to call it. But B1, thiamine, it turns carbs into energy, and it helps with heart function, and it promotes healthy nerve cells. So vitamin B1, thiamine, whatever, does that stuff. B2, riboflavin, we're gonna call it B2 because fuck that word, promotes body growth and helps to produce red blood cells as well. All of, shocker, all of the B vitamins help form red blood cells and like helps them operate. But I'm gonna say it every single time I talk about each of them anyways, okay? So B2, riboflavin, B2, body growth, and helps produce red blood cells. Vitamin B3, which is niacin. Niacin promotes healthy skin and nerves. And also, high doses, they saw that high doses of vitamin B3, in some cases that they were studying or whatever, high doses of vitamin B3 lowers cholesterol levels. So that's pretty cool. If you consume enough vitamin B3, niacin, then your cholesterol levels will go down, which is tight for some people, most people. Vitamin B5, pantothenic acid, B5. Vitamin B5 helps your body metabolize food. Doop. That's it. It just helps you metabolize your food. And then you got biotin. Biotin helps your body metabolize protein and carbs. And then it also helps produce hormones and cholesterol, which cholesterol is necessary. You know how there's like the good cholesterol and the bad cholesterol? You do need cholesterol in your body, so like the fact that it helps create cholesterol in your body is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. So yeah, biotin helps produce hormones and cholesterol, and it helps proteins with chemical reactions. What? Oh no, it doesn't. That's B6. Sorry, my notes are really messy. Okay, so never mind. Biotin helps produce hormones and cholesterol. Now we talk about B6. B6 helps form red blood cells and maintain healthy brain function, and then also helps protein with chemical reactions. So protein in your body, I'm not talking about the protein to make your muscles big, but the proteins that like work, you know, like create your DNA, the microbiology protein function. vitamin B6 helps the proteins do all of those chemical reactions or create all those chemical reactions that happen in your body literally constantly. Do you know how many fucking things are happening in your body at any given moment? Too many things. Too many things. It's actually insane, the amount of work that your body does all day. That's probably why we need sleep, because your body is working fucking hard all day. Woo! And so then also, the more protein that you ingest, the more vitamin B6 you need. So B6 is definitely a necessary supplement in your diet. If you eat high, like if you're going to do a diet thing, a nutrition thing, and you're going to be eating like highly, like macro wise, high intake of protein, you need to also be supplementing vitamin B6 so that you can help your body, do all of the awesome stuff that it does all day, every day. Okay. Vitamin B12. This name is absolutely ridiculous, but I'm going to try to pronounce it. Vitamin B12. Cyanocobalamin. Cyanocobalamin. How would you say that? Cyanocobalamin. Fuck it. Oh my God, that's a horrible word. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 helps to form your red blood cells and maintain your central nervous system. Okay, very important. Very important. Your central nervous system is very fucking important. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce okay. If you can pronounce this, let me know. Cyanocobalamin. Cyanocobalamin. Never mind. Let's just keep going, okay? Okay. Folic acid and B9. Those two together are folate. Okay? So that's what we're talking about, folate. Folate helps to form red blood cells as well, and also DNA. But it's so fucking necessary to the formation of DNA. That's why you've probably heard this, like, pregnant women need to make sure that they're, like, supplementing with folate or folic acid only, or folate, whichever one, doesn't matter. Both are great for pregnant women, because a deficiency in folate/folic acid, for a pregnant woman, you risk like birth defects in the child, such as spina bifida. Also, fun fact about that folic acid stuff. I had to do a research project one time about, what's that word? Fortified. About food fortification in different countries. So I did food fortification in Uganda for my project, and they managed to fortify, I think, like wheat products or corn or something, I think maize maybe, with folate, so that they would have less birth defects in children that were happening, because it was like the birth rate was super high in that country, but the death rate was also extremely high in that country, because it's a poor fucking country and they don't have great food, and they have a lot of food deserts. So they fortified, and all fortified means, this is not even, maybe you already know what it means. I didn't know what it meant before I did the research project, which is why I'm going to tell you what it is. But when they fortify a food, they alter it. They put a certain like vitamin in it, and they produce it that way so that the entire population will be getting a certain dosage of, like a chemical or a vitamin or whatever it is that the country seems to be having a deficiency in. So like we have iodine in our salt, right? Because there was a huge iodine deficiency way back when they started doing that. So they started fortifying our salt with iodine, because that's a really common food that we eat. So for Uganda, the wheat products and the maize flour were two heavily consumed foods, which is why they chose to fortify those foods. We put fluoride in our toothpaste now because we had a fluoride deficiency, but now we have way too much fluoride. If you can, get fluoride-free toothpaste, because there's a lot of risks associated with overconsumption of fluoride, and you should really do some research on that. It's actually kind of terrifying. Get fluoride. Burt's Bees has a fluoride-free toothpaste that is absolutely fantastic. Get fluoride-free toothpaste, okay? And look up why. I'm not going to tell you. Just look up why. It's a very interesting concept. They did it for the right reasons initially, but they should probably be taking it out of all of the toothpaste now. Okay? Okay. But maybe they're not on purpose. And you'll understand what I mean when you read the research. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay. Moving on. So there's also two vitamin-like things that exist. Things that exist. Vitamin-like things, yes. They're not actually vitamins, but they're vitamin-like compounds, chemicals, whatever, that your body needs to function properly. So one of them is called choline, and that helps promote normal function of the brain and the nervous system. And a lack of choline can result in liver swelling. Interesting. And then the other one is carnitine. And I'm pretty sure I said that one right. Carnitine, yeah. Carnitine turns fatty acids into energy, which is crucial. Duh. So you got to make sure that you're also getting your carnitine. Okay? They're not vitamins. They're not one of the 13, or they're not, neither of them are one of the 13 essential vitamins that you need, but they are essential. They're just not essential vitamins, but they're essential for your body. So, choline and carnitine, just so you know. Okay, and then also vitamins get split into two categories. Okay, you have your fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. So there's only 4 fat soluble. I hate that word. There's only 4 fat soluble vitamins. They are vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Let's come up with an acronym so that we can remember that. Related to fat. That way we can remember that it's fat soluble. Okay. ADEK. Aunt Dee eats. What's a food that starts with a K that's a fat? Aunt Dee eats Kalamata olives. But now there's an O. Fuck. K. Peanut butter. That was a stupid joke. Okay. Carrot cake. That's a C. Okay, maybe we can move it around. Let's move it around. Aunt Catherine eats. What's a food that starts with a D that is a fat? Oh, I got it. Okay, never mind. Dawn Cusack eats avocados. Why? Dawn Cusack eats avocados? Okay, well, DK eats avocados. That's what you need to know. DK eats avocados. Whatever. I spent way too much time on that. Fat-soluble vitamins are vitamins A, D, E, and K. Try to remember that. And then the rest of them are water-soluble vitamins. So the fat-soluble vitamins, they're stored in the fatty tissues of your body, and they are absorbed easier in the presence of dietary fat. So when you eat more fat, more vitamins can easily get into your body. Okay? And then for the water-soluble vitamins, they are not stored in the body. So you have to be taking them on a regular basis because your body just pees out the excess that it doesn't currently need. So that's crucial, and that's why we have all of the dietary supplements like the vitamins in the grocery store and stuff, because all you fuckers aren't eating healthy, and so you're not getting all your vitamins, and so you need to supplement with capsules of vitamins, which, by the way, those capsules of vitamins typically are not actually doing fucking anything for you, and you need to do your research on good vitamin products to purchase. And I'm not going to go into detail about that right now because I spent so much time on that acronym, but I will say that if you are going to buy vitamin supplements, I strongly advise that you splurge on your vitamins. I would recommend buying them from Neolife, Neolife, Neolife online. They are a little bit on the pricier side, but they are quality, real vitamins that are actually going to help your body get what it needs. So, Neolife, definitely purchase your vitamins from Neolife. That's a great company. Okay, cool. And then, so I'll show YouTube. I started writing down all of the different foods that you can get all of the different vitamins from. And I started noticing a trend that it doesn't fucking matter as long as you are just eating whole foods. And I know, like, all of these dietary restrictions are becoming like fucking fads at this point. Like, oh no, I'm lactose intolerant. You're probably not. Oh no, I'm gluten-free. You're probably not. Oh no, I don't even know. There's just like, you're limiting your diet based on these stupid fads or these, diets, you know, like fad diets, like carnivore and Mediterranean and paleo and all of these dumb fucking limiting diets. And when you limit what you are eating, when you restrict yourself from certain foods, you are also restricting yourself from the vitamins in those foods. So go ahead and do all of those fad diets. Try them out, you know, if you have a goal in mind. But for the most part, in like your life as a whole, please just eat whole foods. Eat a very well-rounded diet. Like, okay, dark fruits, dark veggies, egg yolk, milk, dairy, beef, fish, liver, fatty fish, fish liver oil, avocados, dark green veggies, oils, papayas and mangoes, seeds and nuts, cabbage, cauliflower, dark green veggies, dark green leafy veggies, fish, liver, beef, eggs, egg yolk, legumes, nuts, organ meats, pork, asparagus, broccoli, green leafy vegetables, oranges, orange juice, peanut butter. Like, are you seeing what I'm saying? I think I said green leafy vegetables like 4 times. Point being, eat a well-rounded diet, okay? That's all you gotta do. Yeah. So that's how you get all your vitamins. But, you know, I understand if you're on a diet, you're on like a nutrition scheme or whatever, and you can't eat certain things, buy your vitamins from Neolife, and then that way you can get all the vitamins that you need. And also, if you go on the website that I'm going to link into the description of this podcast episode, it'll give you the whole list of all of the foods that you can get all of the vitamins from. So go look at that if you need it. And yeah, so that's vitamins. It's so fucking interesting. God, microbiology, like human microanatomy, maybe. What would you call that? I call it microbiology. Yeah, that makes sense. Is so fascinating. There's so many things going on in your body at any given moment. And oh my God, how awesome also is it that our bodies need things that come from this planet? Let me say that again. Our bodies cannot function without food sources that come directly from the ground of this specific floating rock. And also from the sun that orbits this specific floating rock. We get a vitamin from that. Is that not fucking incredible? It is fucking incredible. Who designed this? The universe is an amazing, amazing thing. Just think about that concept. Also, fucking sometimes water falls from the sky, okay? And then it falls onto the ground, and then the literal living things on the ground use that water, and then also the gigantic fireball that's in the sky that we just rotate around all the time. They use those things, and then they grow. And then they turn into a totally different thing than they were originally. And then bigger living things come over and they eat those things. And then they function. And the cycle continues. Have you ever stopped to consider how fucking amazing life is? Okay, cool. So that's what I got today. Happy Tuesday. If you would like to talk to me, you know that I would love to talk to you, so you can use the link if you want to. It is linktr.ee/BTCFit, and you can get in contact with me, and then you can be on the show, and it'll be a great time. We don't even have to talk about anything important. We could just chat and get to know each other, but also while I'm recording it, and then other people can listen and they'll be like, oh, that was cool, and then maybe they'll want to talk to you, and then maybe they'll want to talk to me. Who knows? Also, if you could leave reviews on Apple Podcasts, that would be very helpful. So I would appreciate that as well. And thank you to those of you who already have. It makes my heart fly when I see those. So thank you. And yeah, okay. Happy fucking Tuesday. And I will see you next week.